Hello everybody out there in Periscope land. This is actually only my second Periscope video to do, and I really just wanted to get some practice in. My name is Casey Jenkins, and I am in the LuLaRoe queue right now, and the struggle is real, okay? I am 4 weeks and 4 days in, and I'm ready for it to be here now. Whenever I initially signed my paperwork, the wait was, I think, 6 to 8 weeks. And since I think a couple of weeks ago, the wait has been extended to like 10 weeks. So I prepared in the first 4 weeks of the queue just to be ready for whenever I get my onboarding call. And now I have like double the amount of time to wait, so boo. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the things that I have been doing. I've been, of course, preparing my LuLaRoe, and I don't know how to do any of this yet. Anyway, I've been preparing my LuLaRoe, got my light in this week, as you can see. I haven't really been doing a lot of videos just because I haven't had a lighting kit until this week, and I think the videos don't look very good without the lighting kit. So anyway, I got my lighting kit this week, and I got my Dymo label printer this week as well. And something else that I did this week that was so awesome was I did a live sale in my VIP group, but my sponsors actually did the sale. Well, I did the sale with my sponsors' inventory. So what I did was I went to my sponsor's house, and we did a little live sale out of her LuLaRoe, and I was able to get some real practice in just doing the live sale, everything, following the comments, tracking everyone's sold items, marking the inventory that's been sold for who it belongs to, the preparation in advance, and then also the follow-up work after the live sale was over. So like I said, we did it in my VIP group, and at the time, whenever we started, whenever we announced that we were going to do this sale in my VIP group, I only had like 190 people in my group, something like that. And so my sponsors announced in their VIP group that they were going to be doing, that I was going to be hosting the live sale that night, the pop-up that night, in my VIP group. And so that allowed their followers to join my group as well. So that's some organic growth that I didn't have before, reaching people that I wouldn't have reached otherwise. So that's something that I suggest doing, is having your sponsor invite their people from their group into your VIP group. And so I really think that practicing a sale, especially a live sale, is a really good idea before you get your inventory, just because there are so many different things that you're not really used to, and you want to kind of know what you're doing by the time you get your inventory. And I mean, honestly, I've been doing a lot of research, and this is what I would tell you to do. If you were in the queue, or you were contemplating signing up to be in the queue, just completely submerge yourself in as much LuLaRoe information as you possibly can get. Search in the queue, LuLaRoe in the queue YouTube videos, and find as many topics as you can find to research. You know, how to set up your LuLaRoe, what items you might need to purchase while you're in the queue, how do you track your inventory, and what is the best way to prepare to track your financials for your new LuLaRoe business. Some other things that I researched was just generally what to expect whenever you first get your inventory, you first onboard, what your first few months should look like. And there's also another video about the bucket system. Like if you take like 5% of your income, or not your income, but it's 5% of your sales in the beginning, and put that into like business expenses, and then 25% goes to pay you, and then 50% goes to reinvesting in your inventory. I think that I personally, how I am gonna do it whenever I get my inventory, and this may completely change once I do on board, once all of that happens and it's here, and I really officially get started, then I may do things a little bit different. But I feel like what I'm gonna do in the very beginning is I am going to take probably somewhere around like between 15 and 20%, and I'm gonna put it in a savings account for taxes. And then I'm gonna take every single penny other than that, and I'm going to use it to build my inventory, just because I know that whenever it comes to LuLaRoe, less is not more, more is more. So the more inventory you have, and I have seen this over and over and over. I've seen it in live sales. I have watched many different LuLaRoe consultants, very, very successful ones, and other successful ones just on a much smaller scale. And those who have an extremely large inventory are very successful. I've seen some consultants have as many as 400 to 500 people watching their lives at any given time, and that is just mind-blowing to me. And out of 400 or 500 people, one person is bound to like every single piece that you hold up. And so whenever you're giving them a lot of options, when you have 400 or 500 people following you and you are giving them a lot of options, then they're more likely to continue to follow you and tell other people about you too. So our goal is to, of course, get deep in my inventory first, and then expand into the other styles. And so I want to invest everything into getting deep right there in the beginning. Probably in the first 2 or 3 weeks, every single penny of my sales is going to go back into inventory. And then I would suggest to already have parties booked before, already have pop-ups booked before you get your onboarding call. Right now I have parties booked, 2 or 3 parties booked an entire state away. And then I have like 4 parties booked in towns that are, minimum an hour away from where I am right now. So my goal is to expand my network as much as I possibly can right there out of the gate in the very beginning, and get all the people that I'm having these pop-ups with to invite their friends who I don't even know. And then once they come and they shop with me, then they're going to be following me on my Facebook, and then that means they're going to be shopping my lives, and then they can share my lives and my page with their friends. And so I feel like the faster I can expand my network, and the faster I can expand my inventory, the faster I'm going to be cruise qualified. And I do have some goals. I suggest that you set goals right away. I mean, make it up in your mind. This is the number that I want to hit. Maybe it's not a number. Maybe it's a piece. Maybe I personally have a goal that I need to sell a minimum of 50 pieces a week. That's what I want to do. Right out of the gate, I want to sell 50 pieces a week. However I have to do that, that's what I want to do. And I feel like it's within reason. Like I said, I've seen lots and lots of consultants. I have researched, and people are doing it. And I know that, you know, right now people are saying that sales are down, but I really, sales might be down right now, but I think it's probably to do with tax season. You know, tax season sales were booming and everything was awesome, and that kind of has worn off, and that tax money is gone, and we're kind of getting back into the normal groove of things. And those aggressive sales personalities that are out there are the ones that are really going to rise to the top, rise to the surface, and they're going to persevere through, you know, whatever comes at them. And right now, I'm in a Q group, and I've seen a lot of my fellow QBs be very scared. I mean, they're very scared. They're very skittish about the fact that the onboarding calls have slowed down and the wait has kind of expanded. But I mean, so what? It just gives you a little bit extra time to prepare. And I know that in some situations, you know, there are some people that were really depending on the income by a certain time, and that's totally understandable. You know, personally, that is not my situation. I have a full-time professional career, and this is just something that in the beginning I would like to just do on the side, and I really like to see what I can do with it. I want to see how quickly I can become successful, because I do have a very assertive sales personality, and I feel like that will benefit me exponentially in this journey. So just to kind of give you a list of the things that I've already done, I have my racks. I do have some decorations, which is not necessary, but I have 2 mannequins. I have a setup for my leggings. I have a setup for mobile, as far as taking my leggings on pop-ups, and then I have a setup for in my LuLaRoe, and then I have, you know, several racks in my hangers, and I have my business cards and my dyno printer, like I said, my lighting kit. I have my bags already, my travel bags for whenever I go to do pop-ups. I did just, and I ordered sticker label numbers so I can put it on I can inventory every piece. So I can have a number for every single piece in my inventory. That way, whenever I am doing lives, I can show the number. It's already on the style, and I don't have to worry about taking a number off and hanging a number on, taking it off, or if it falls off or whatever, I don't have to worry about that. Once the number's on, it will always have that number, and I don't have to worry about it after that. So I just think that's a more efficient way to track your inventory and to keep up with a number that somebody says, as opposed to bins. Bins, I think, are just, I mean, everybody has their way of doing things, but bins are not my thing. I don't think that bins would work for me. So anyway, and I'm gonna get some little small bags, Ziploc bags for leggings. That way, whenever I do outfits, I can hang the Ziploc bag with leggings on the Carly or Irma or whatever, whenever people are claiming them. So also, I did download the Easy Peasy spreadsheet the other day, and I haven't started using it yet. I have just been tracking everything that I've purchased with just a regular Excel sheet so far, but I do plan on utilizing the Easy Peasy spreadsheet. I haven't gotten into it yet, so I don't really even know how to work it, but I don't expect it to be super difficult. Something else that I would suggest as far as using your VIP page before you onboard or you get your onboarding call. You know, there's a lot of kind of back and forth about what to do with your VIP page and how early to get in and how early to start adding people. And let me tell you, you know, I don't know the LuLaRoe business, you know, because I haven't even gotten my onboarding call yet. I know what I know from the research that I've done, not from personal experience. What I do know is sales, and I know that the best sales people are good because of the relationships they build. And so my theory is that you should start your VIP page as soon as you know you want to do this, as soon as you make the commitment, I'm doing this, and I'm going to give it 1,000%. Start your VIP group. Start adding those people that you know are going to support you. And you know, you don't have to add like 1,000 people on your friends list on the first day. Add a few people this day, and then add a few more people the next day, or you know, a few this week, a few the next week, whatever. But build a relationship through the VIP page. Let people see who you are. Let them into your personal life. Share things that are personal on your VIP page, and let your customers fall in love with you, per se. Fall in love with keeping up what's going on in your personal life, because the more interested they are in you and what's going on in your life, the more likely it is they're gonna follow you on your live sales and everything else. I'll tell you, the people that I follow, the people that I watch every single time they're live, the people that I get a notification on my phone that says such and such is live, da 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 da, and I immediately go into that group and start watching that video, those people are the people who I feel like, even though it's only Facebook, I've made a personal connection with, and I like them, and I like watching them, and they're funny, or you know, their banter with their husband is, you know, reminds me of me and my husband, or whatever, you know. Those are the people that I follow. Those are the people that, it's like watching Grey's Anatomy, you know. It's my show. I tell my husband whenever lives come on, I'm like, you can watch your show, I'm over here with my headphones in and I'm watching my show. And sometimes he watches it with me, you know. But that's what it is for me. It's just like a show. It's my show that I watch. It's like a standing date. But the only way that you get there and you get people to have that connection with you is by showing them who you are. So take that time while you're in the queue to build those relationships, to make those connections. Now, that doesn't mean like flood their newsfeed, because then they're going to stop following you. But a post every few days is not unreasonable, you know. I think a post every few days, keeping them engaged, and you know, make it posts that are engaging. You know, maybe once a week you do something personal, another time during the week you do something that is an engaging post, like what is your favorite movie quote, or you know, whatever, something like that. That way you have that activity going on in your group. Anyway, you know, I think that basically about sums it up, but I wanted to come on here and do something as educational as I possibly could, because I know where I'm at in the queue right now, and I know that there are a lot of people in this place that I'm in right now, and there's going to be many, many more in the future that are here in this moment, in this month in, and they're like, oh my God, I'm so ready to get my stuff. Good God, could it just get here already, you know, because I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get this thing going. I'm so excited. So I just want to kind of be that voice of reason maybe in your ear and say, I see you. I see where you're at. I totally get it. I'm here. I'm here with you. The struggle is real. You know, I'm ready. I'm ready to get going. So again, if you are interested in following my page, you can find me on Facebook at LuLaRoe Casey Jenkins, the same on Instagram. My VIP page is LuLaRoe Casey Jenkins VIP, and the same here on Periscope. So I hope that I was able to connect with someone today, and I hope that that whenever you find yourself in this moment in your Q period, that you will be like, okay, I'm not crazy, you know, I've already bought everything. I'm 2 weeks in, I've already bought everything, and I'm ready to go, and I feel like I'm just sitting around twiddling my thumbs. You're not by yourself. You're not the only one. Just rest assured, it'll get here eventually. We'll all be celebrating together in 6 months or a year or whatever. So I hope this video finds you well. And if you are just a person who's interested in becoming a LuLaRoe consultant, and maybe you're watching this video because you researched it just to figure out what's going on, and if it's something that you really want to do, look me up. By the time you watch this, if it's on YouTube, you know, I'll probably have my inventory, and so I would love to be your sponsor. Again, you know, you can find me on Facebook at LuLaRoe Casey Jenkins VIP. Feel free to email me at LuLaRoeCaseyJenkins@gmail.com if you're looking to join. I would be happy to help you along. That really is my ultimate goal, is to be a sponsor. Well, of course, my ultimate is to be a mentor, because that's my thing. I love working with people. So look me up, and I hope everyone has a great day.